Hello, you beautiful soul. It's Lisa Stamper here with your weekly Angel Oracle card reading. This card reading is relevant from August the 26th to September 1st, 2019. The card deck that I have been guided to use after grounding meditating is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. The first card that comes through that can help you through your week and provide you support and guidance and healing is Hathor, and Hathor is all about receptivity and explaining that receptivity is actually a feminine trait, and when we don't allow ourselves or feel guilty about receiving, then we're actually blocking the flow of energy, the flow of the divine. That's the way that it's supposed to be, so our lives can be more effortless and flow more freely. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. You have a maternal side to you that naturally cares for those in need, yet this must be balanced with receptivity or the flow is blocked. Receiving is the essence of feminine energy, and it means allowing yourself to receive with grace and gratitude. And I'm being told that you can even call on asking for help with, if you're having issues with receiving or feeling comfortable to receive, calling and asking for that help to feel more comfortable and to receive it with grace and ease and thankfulness and gratitude. If you feel guilty when asking others for help, or if you feel bad about receiving gifts, then you block your feminine energy. Your receptivity is just as natural as your nurturing, giving energy. Receptivity allows you to better hear the voice of the angels. When you receive, you have more resources to give to others. Begin by noticing the hundreds of gifts that you receive each day, whether it's seeing beauty in nature, witnessing a touching human moment, or being hugged by a loved one. Simply saying thank you for each gift and know that they're filling up your storehouse, keeping that divine flow going strong. And we can actually call on Hathor, so she helps with all sorts of things. She is the benevolent sun and sky goddess, and she helps in all aspects of child rearing or child birthing. Let's dive a little bit deeper. So she helps with child conception, birthing, and raising, and you can also call on her to guide you in nurturing yourself and your loved ones, because when you come from that state of flow, when you come from that state of being filled up, then you're better able to show up for your life. And that's when you can dive deeper and be of more service so you can help other people. The next card that comes through is Green Terra, and she's all about starting to delegate and ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. When you feel resentment in your heart because you're carrying more than your share of the load, you're doing yourself no favors for anyone, including yourself. You need to ask for help to ensure that you have the private time for contemplation and rest. One of the reasons why I'm able to sit so peacefully is that I know the secret of true productivity. And it doesn't come through struggle and strife. Rather, it comes from a clear and focused mind that's unchallenged by indecisiveness. So that's one of the ways that you can really embrace and allow that to come to you, is having that quiet time for contemplation and rest. Making decisions is the shortest route to triumphant passages. Once you make up your mind, the rest follows quite naturally. I therefore urge you to sit and follow the footsteps of your mind. You can also think of that as following your intuition or your inner nudges or your guidance, your inner wisdom. Be open to your heart's meanderings. They will quietly lead you to make your most important decisions, and the rest will fall into place. Again, I'm hearing that if you have trouble or if you struggle with trusting yourself or learning, feeling comfortable about leaning into that trust for yourself, you can ask for that courage and that confidence, and to help you build that trust, you can ask for that. So Green Terra, you can also call upon her for being a speedy helper to offer emergency aid and providing rapid understanding of situations and relationships. And she rescues us by empowering ourselves to save ourselves. The last card that can help you through your week is Matt, and she talks about fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Let me suggest another definition for fairness. It's when all parties involved surrender their personal agendas in favor for the greater good for the entirety of the group. So again, that's really letting go of being self-serving and asking for the greatest good and the highest outcome for all involved. When you focus on that, when you focus on fairness and justice, then that can come along to that situation, because then you're asking for help and you're allowing a greater energy to step in and come forward. You're putting your personal agenda aside. This requires trust in the wisdom of the whole. When it comes to matters of disputes, attacks are based on fears that you may not receive your share. Yet attacks amplify the hurt and pain that caused the dispute in the first place. Why not surrender your attachment to a specific outcome and instead direct your holy will to the resolution of the argument? Hold a firm vision of a peaceful outcome and let the pieces fall into place in a harmonious manner. You see, because we're such powerful co-creators, it's really important to do our part and hold that vision of a peaceful outcome, and then it all gets resolved in the greatest good, highest interest, and fairness and justice for all. So Maat is the Egyptian goddess of integrity, fairness, and justice, who holds the scale that measures souls against a feather of time at the time of death to detect any heaviness from guilt. She protects us in business and personal relationships, ensuring that we're all treated fairly and honorably. You can call upon her before signing any contract, during a dispute, or whenever you're feeling guilty and remorseful. So this week is all about allowing yourself to receive, really start delegating, asking for help, and then allowing that help when it shows up, allowing it to come through for you. I hope this brings you so many blessings. I look forward to connecting with you next Sunday. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Blessings.